And so no, he did not get a ring, and he undeserving anyways. I mean, he's a bloated little dude, right?
Yeah, he's a
little bulldog.
Yeah, he's one of those chunky. He's the chunky kid on the team.
Yeah, but that's all right though. I was always that kid. That's why I've been the catcher since I was like 4 years old. First started playing baseball. Yeah, you're short and fat. Put on the catcher's gear. Sure, sounds great. Yeah, no, but honestly, when it does come down, I thought that was, I was hoping that Asdrubal Cabrera was going to sign back with Washington because, he came in late and he did provide that veteran presence, fit in real well, and got to think that they lost Adam LaRoche, and so they really didn't lose, a ton of players off their team. So they did lose a couple of relievers, but no one really, that significant. At the moment, but they got to figure out what they're going to do at first base. Jason Wirt just had right shoulder surgery on the 7th of January, and so he's going to be out probably about 2 to 3 months rehabbing. So that's something they got to consider. And it basically seems like right now they're going to move Zimmerman to first. They're basically going to figure out what they're going to have to do with second base here. They got Danny Espinosa, but I think right now it looks like they're probably going to pick. They picked up Yunel Escobar. And so they're probably going to put him at second base, would be my guess, with Ian Desmond, playing short and Rondon at third base. I really think that they have a pretty good ball club there. And like I said, maybe now, hopefully Zimmerman playing first base will be able to stay in the lineup a little bit more. In the long run, I think that'll help them out, at least in terms of he'll be able to be there all the time, have that, be that veteran presence. But I do, like how you said, I feel like they need to bring somebody else in there to kind of, they did bring in Mike Karp. I think that's probably one of the guys that might be one of the underrated pickups where he might be able to guide them through these situations.
Yeah, he's a nice piece to have. I mean, he's won a World Series. He's got, he was supposed to be a big deal, and he hasn't completely panned out. I mean, he hasn't had a completely disappointing career, but I feel like that's a nice piece to bring in. Ryan Zimmerman, moving him over to first base. He's a lot of money.
You got to do something with it. No one's gonna. If anything's going to happen, you're going to have to eat it. No one else is going to take that deal.
That's true. That is very true.
So you might as well make use of him. You know what I mean? And like I said, he's going to be that veteran presence because right now they really don't have, too many other guys that are, at least on the offensive side of the ball. It's not like football where offense and defense are two different things, but, you do need someone, that I think, honestly, as good as Wilson Ramos is, they probably should bring in, a veteran catcher. But, I mean, those guys are hard to find. But, when it comes to finding that right piece, I think that would work out great for them.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree.
Oh, absolutely. And so, but really now, so what's going on here? This is just flip the script real quick. Kobe Bryant, man. What are they going to do here? Is this guy, he's got to retire, right? Okay, well, I would have to say that he would have to retire, just knowing that, right now the team has just gone through such a lag where they haven't been able to spend the money. They haven't been able to really, kind of add free agents. Their drafts have been relatively poor over the last, couple years where they haven't really gotten much return out of any of these guys. And then, how much he's actually able to contribute, it's just really been tough. And so, I don't know. It's just hard to see him, being the legend that he is, to kind of struggle through these last, couple of years of his career where he's spending so much of it, in the trainer's room or, rehabbing someplace. It just seems like a really, bad way, to go down. And probably one of the things that scares me the most watching this, even though obviously he's getting older, but I mean, you start to look at all the minutes that he logged, and now you see all the minutes that LeBron James has logged, and all of a sudden he's starting to fall apart. And so, yeah, that is just, I don't know. It scares me to see, to wonder what's going to happen with LeBron, going through these injuries. And so that's just a pretty interesting situation.
Well, Kobe, it's funny with him, he avoided all the, big time injuries for so long, that guys that, were, about his equal, like McGrady started to get those bad injuries, about when he was like 27, 28. Iverson broke down fairly early. I mean, you just look around at the guys that from Kobe's era that started to break down way earlier than he did. And with how many minutes he logged going into finals after conference finals and whatnot. Those playoff minutes. It's surprising that it took as long as it did for Father Time to catch up with him. And it's fine. The saying, Father Time is undefeated, and Kobe. It's sad to see a great player weathered down, but he did get, I guess staying healthy, is partially luck. And, he had those like knee treatments and Germany and whatnot. He's had some, he's avoided injury by staying ahead of the bug with new wave treatments and whatnot.
Yeah. No. And you got to do that. But these are all things that we'll kind of maybe touch back on that a little bit later. But what we're going to do when we come back here from break, we're going to touch on maybe some of the Pacoda ratings that were released today. And so, again, like I said, if you want to come in, talk about that, talk about anything else that we mentioned earlier, it's 585-633-7487, 585-633-7487, and check us out at lnsportsradio.com.
second to keep breathing in the moment before it's gone. You never know when others lost until you find just what it costs to be wrong. I wonder if you think of me passing by, you think you see me coming. I wonder if you pull me in, kiss me just one time again. Cause in the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. Cause in the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. Days will keep on coming and the nights will keep on going till they're tired. Falling fast asleep and as they dream of ghosts of beats filled with desire. The chance of life is all around, a chance to take is always found. Oh, writing on the lullabies, I'm alone and living life. Oh, in the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. In the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. Take another second to keep breathing in the moment before it's gone. You never know when love is lost until you find just what it costs to be wrong. I wonder if you think of me passing by, you think you see me coming. I wonder if you pull me in, kiss me just one time again. The final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. In the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. In the final hours of night, do you remember? Hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. In the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side.
Who the hell can wait till morning? Talk now at latenightsportsradio.com.
So good to this. Oh, see, this is what happens, Bob. You let me run the show. It's awesome songs like this coming out of breaks. Rejoins, give me a little bit of time here. We're working on all the audio right now, getting our intro set up, maybe getting a little bit of rejoins, some things for our special guests that we're gonna have. They'll frequent the show. I might record a couple parody songs. I don't know how good you are at singing, Bob. Are you any good at singing or what?
I dabble in singing. I do occasional once in a while do some karaoke, but it's not something people want to see or hear. So
say you beat me to it, man. All the pictures I see are you hanging out in a bar somewhere, and I'm just like, all right, well, at some point karaoke's got to fall in there, and buffets either at the front or the beginning of the show. So yeah, no, I kind of figured as much.
Yeah, the one the one with the former mayor